DLC of Echoes of the Eye, which is going to be hopefully amazing. This basically means we're going to be going to Dark Bramble, but not immediately. You see, there's something at Ember Twin that I need to find that we need in order to continue forward into the amazing world of whatever the frickety froo we're going to get into next. Sorry, I still have a bit of a stuffy nose. Jesus Christ. So Ash Twin should be done, because I mean there's nothing else really to get there. This should be done. The only two things we have left here is the anglerfish fossil, which we need to find in the cave. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. I think I understand how to get that. And then there's also apparently Ash Twin tower designs that are on the Ember Twins that I need to go and explore a little bit more, that I didn't fully explore somehow. There's the Nomad Mines on Timberhearth that I need to explore a little bit more. And there's also Hollow's Lantern. I don't know. There's the old settlement way back on Brittle Hollow that I have to explore. There might be more on Giant Sea, because I do remember like there being some islands, but me not being able to get to them. Then again, those literally could just be inaccessible. So then obviously Dark Bramble. That's where we're going. Whitehole Station is done, and the Interloper is apparently not done. There's the Frozen Nomai shuttle that we need to explore a little bit more. This might not be the definitive last episode, but this is the episode we're going to try to get the Dark Bramble storyline done, and then the next, stream. And then the next stream is when I'm going to try my absolute best to, finish anything else that I have yet to discover on any of the other planets. And then after that, it's done. I won't be uploading any more Outer Wilds. So yeah, we're really getting close. Ooh, stop. Okay, that's close enough. Okay, let me explore it real quick. Because I gotta remember, I think it's the light. Yeah, I think it's the light we have to go to if I remember correctly. Landed successfully. Okay, let's get out. Yeah, it's this. We already read everything along the way, we just need to get down. This leads to the city. We have found an enormous cave at the end of this passage. Yes, I remember. We need to go this way. And down. But we don't want to fall down, because that's not what we want. To reach the shelter, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left, continue in the room, and climb upward. Upward, that's right. Okay, so we gotta go this way. And once we get to the room with a bunch of stuffy stuffs in it, yeah, then we need to go upward. This is the part for some reason that I always got stuck on, but we good now, so we ain't getting stuck on that. I remember we just almost there, I remember. Easy cake, easy. Okay, we're here. I think this is the Sunless City. Yep, this is it. We get some air. Let me remember. Anglerfish District. Okay, where? Okay, thanks for showing me. So this should be the Anglerfish District. We just need to go in here, because I need to... a little bit more. No. There. Now we need to go down to the Stepping Stone District, if you don't remember. Just like put that away, I guess. Alright, just Stepping Stone District. Which one? Ice Shrine, High Energy Lab, Stepping Stone District. So this is the one. Right. I need to hurry because I don't want to get exploded by sand. Okay. Just need to go this way. Hopefully. What am I going the right way? I actually don't know anymore. I think this is the Stepping Stone District, but I don't know exactly where. Wait, there's light coming from there. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, you're being annoying. Let's go. I'm wrong. Oh, what's this one? Brit! Oh! I've screwed it all up. I don't know. I mean, this is easy. This is obviously the one. You know what I mean? You need to feed it light. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. What's this? Look inside the cave. How did this come to be? During the vessel's evacuation. We've already read all this before. I'm just rereading it. Yeah, okay. I don't know where that message is, though. I'm running out of time. Okay, I might have to turn this off. Leave only that open. I don't know. It says that this is the Stepping Stone District, you know what I mean? Yeah, I believe it. I've already read everything in this certain area of it. Is the problem. Removing the fossil cave to play the game if you're too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole. You have to go the long way, but it is far. Go to the stepping stone cave and then up into the... I tried to get to the stepping stone cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Take it, you can't fit to the anglerfish anymore, because it's cold. Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw a light into its mouth, it'll show you the way. Its mouth or no? Let me go back. I'm gonna run off first, probably before I get to it, so there's that little tidbit. Come on. Grab the thing. I get a little anxious. Oh. I don't think it's in its mouth directly. Aha! You have to throw it directly into the mouth. I got you. Okay, so now I should be able to... No. God dang it! Frickin' sand geyser thing! Screw off with you! I'm running out of time, and that's scary. Aha. I don't actually know if this is makeable. Whoever it was when we ended last time as the angler. Whoever was it when we ended last time as the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear blindfolds when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes the little fish. Okay, I understand. For scientific accuracy. So these guys are blind. Yep, I'm cooked. Okay, let's get crushed. Okay. So with that said, whenever I do revivalize, that's a horrible death. The plan after that is to go to Dark thing. Dark Bramble. We're going to Dark Bramble now. I'm scared. This is the part of the game that has like scare factors, like actual scare factors in it. So it's gonna be spoopy. It's gonna be a little spoopy. Because it supposedly has like one of them live anglerfish. And it's supposedly blind. So if that's true, then we're dealing with a blind anglerfish as big as our ship. We might be cooked, boys. We might be cooked. Actually, before I lift off, Interloper, Dark Bramble. Now we can lift off. Okay, where is it? 25, 28. Oof. Okay, let's line up. So I got about 20-ish minutes, 22 minutes, let's be honest. We got 22 minutes to go and search Dark Bramble. I just don't want to get too close to the sun. It's a bit spoopy. Okay, we're slowing. Okay, so that's the opening. Okay. Oh. I'm guessing that little red light ain't safe. Stop. Okay, let's go through here. How do I know which one's right? I guess we have to guess. Oh, this is weird. Oh, head. Okay. Oh, I think we did it. I think I might have to. Ow. How do you? I'm trying to remember how to. Eh. Eh. Okay, I might have to land on the exterior. Okay, I can't land at all. I have to remember where my ship is. Okay. We're landing. Nice. Feldspar. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's coming here. Well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut. And you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive? You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I had just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been there before. Getting around the Dark Bramble was easy, mind you, and once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You seen them? Big, gnarly things, and this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noise like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I really get out of there before the electro system starts sparkling like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid of me not to use it. So I moved myself out over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow, I can't believe you didn't die. You know, in the old days, I used to think the same thing every time I came back from a flight in one piece. These days, I'm used to it. Anyway, that's how it all went down, Hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't, the fire's not going anywhere. I found something. I went to the core of Giant's Deep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did ya? Good work. I found that bit out by accident. But let's keep that between you and me, eh? Hornfales would have had my very handsome head if they knew I had been riding the Cyclones again. The ship is fragile. It could break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? The jellyfish? You figured those out too? Hatchling, I tell you what, you done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. I found something. I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timberhearth. That's bad business, Hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered it to pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timberhearth will be heading towards the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Oh. I found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah, well, at least they didn't eat me. All wells that ends well, eh, Hatcham? Oh. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit! Anywhere's good, but you should know this space is weird here, intensely. Ever try throwing your scout into one of those weird seas? See there? With the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong, exactly. Because space doesn't work here, right here. That sea looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space and Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keeping that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. You reached the core of Giant's Deep? How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core? Oh, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into, yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this one I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating the seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomachs until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure, being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. There's still one more question on here, apparently. Where's your ship? Not far from here. As a matter of fact, if you go straight past the tail of this big anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that, and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it, anyway. That's it. Freaky. There's a worm there in the air. There we go. We're in. Okay, let's check out the records. Anglerfish fossil. Felder's camp. Hollow vine. Okay, so let's look at the what? This. my children used to play a game here. Little fish line. Okay, yeah, it's literally what we just learned. Okay, oh, Felder's camp. Felder is alive. Felder. My scout tracker is wrong one. It says my scout. Felder hinted that a secret to reaching the core of Giant's Deep lies at the end of the hollow mine they crashed their ship into. To find Felspar's ship, I want to go. Well, I don't really need to get the Giant's Deep's core anymore, but there might be a way to get the Dark Bramble's core if I follow that flashing light. Fair enough. Why is this just unique? There's nothing around it, is there? I don't think it's enterable. Well, that's freaky. Gonna get lost here. I'm gonna go inside. The reason this one's broken open, right? Has to be. It's travelable down this way. I ain't able to take it with me. Okay, but maybe I can go. Ow. It's not big enough for my ship. Oh. Thousand kilometers away. How am I 2,000 kilometers away? Where am I? I'm there. I'm nowhere. No. That don't make no sense. None of this makes sense. Trip 4 entry, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0. The personal best. Whoa, I never thought I'd see one of these species outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe the jellyfish could be useful here too. Blech, the thing tastes terrible. The outside is still rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in here tastes any better. That ain't exactly useful anymore. Is that all? That can't be all. Right? That's all I got from this. I mean, that's cool and all. But, like, it's not exactly useful right now. That does give me the idea that there's more like this. Where am I? I know I'm now on Dark Bramble. Unless I am on Dark Bramble. It says I'm on Dark Bramble. I guess time does work weirder here. Yeah, I'm on Dark Bramble. I'm on like a piece of Dark Bramble. I'm like way down there. Dark Bramble's a freaky place. Send me back, please. This is going to take multiple trips and a whole lot of thinking. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh. Ah. There we go. Says that there's more here though. Maybe I could go into the interior cavity. I want to go and see if I can do that, like, super quickly. Wait, before I do that. It's also that way. That way is the way that I need to go in order to get to the... I need to get me more fuel, because I'm almost out. The sad thing is not a lot's happened. I mean, yeah, we found Feldspar. That was really cool. We, discovered a bit more, but I was kind of expecting, I don't know, a bit more. I mean, just finding the jellyfish was a bit, I don't want to say disappointing, because it was cool, but, like, it was also a bit disappointing, not gonna lie. So I'm wondering if I actually try to enter the jellyfish, if it'll let me, because it said that there was more to explore there. I mean, it's there, and it looks enterable. Note the Feldspar, do not eat this even if you're dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in your life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay, yeah. So now that's it with this one. That sucks. I mean, it's cool. I guess you were supposed to come here in order to figure that out, but, like, I mean, isn't this DLC? I thought Dark Bramble was like a DLC planet. Is it not? I may be stupid. I don't know. I don't even know what the freaking Echoes of the Eye adds on to the original game. I don't know anymore. Alright. Well, that exploration went well. There has to be more than that. Right? I mean, that's it. That's all I could find. The vessel. The Hanging City leads to the vessel. Huh. What about the Hanging City could lead to the vessel? I thought the Dark Bramble. Because when you go over to, whenever you go to the selection version, if you go over to Dark Bramble, yeah, the vessel's here. There's our first jellyfish now. That's it. the vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. But where? Where? I don't know. I don't know where. No, I don't know where. The only thing I can majorly think of is if... I don't know, I need to think about this. I need to take a few minutes to think. Guys, help me. I'm alone. Oh. Oh my god. Maybe I just need to kind of explore. The thing that confuses me is that it's from the Hanging City. You can maybe there's something in the Hanging City that leads to the vessel. I don't know. Okay. I guess also another thing could be that I just never looked at the old settlement. What else have I never looked at that's kind of tied to the vessel? I think there's something else, I don't know in particular what. There's technically the Frozen Nomai shuttle, but that's more towards the Quantum Moon. That's towards freaking nothing. Really, the only thing that it is the old settlement. And the old settlement is, if I'm correct, which I think I am, it's... Oh crap, that's because we're in here. That's my bad. Okay, now here's the hard part. Leaving. How am I gonna do that? I like actually straight up don't know how to leave. Oh. I might have to die. There's some stuff that I'm sure I have yet to fully explore in a lot of the areas, actually. Oh my god, with this. Yeah, these things get big. I don't know. I'm one to be honest. I really don't know. The only thing I can think about is the fact that there's only Nomai Mines, the old settlement, which I don't even think I've ever actually been to, the Frozen Nomai shuttle, like it's literally just the Nomai Mines, the Frozen Nomai shuttle, and the old settlement, along with the vessel, and that's it. That's left in the game. But I can't figure it out how to get to out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I think my best bet, honestly, is just kind of dying. best bet might be hanging out with Feldspar until the sun explodes. I got an achievement. I got an achievement for eating a bunch of marshmallows. I don't know how long I have left before I die. And I can't check because my thing can't pinpoint the location here, so I'm kind of just cooked until the sun explodes. Because there's some things that I think I'm missing. One of them being a distress signal. Like maybe the vessel or somewhere else might have like a distress signal or something like that that I could end up following in order to get to the vessel. Kind of like how I did with Feldspar, which was completely accidental. So, the only thing I can really do until the sun explodes is... leave. I wonder why this one's white while the others were like... not white. There we go. Well, other than there... You know what? This one's going... This is able to be entered into. Eh, screw it. I don't know, it won't be too small to enter. Ow! It hurt me. Yeah, this one's too small to enter. I might be stuck here. Oh, the sun's about to explode. It doesn't matter. So, whenever the next cycle starts, I want to go and stop. I want to go and explore the old settlement. Oh, there really ain't no point in checking out the paintings on the walls. Because I've already explored all the towers. The whole point of those paintings on the walls to tell you which towers are what. And I kind of just ignored them. Figured it out myself. So, they're really entirely useless. This place freaks me out, though, I can tell you that much. Prepare prepare to die, everyone. I'm sorry. At least it's a loop, so we'll go back to the start. I forgot how far away Dark Bramble was. There it is. Man, Dark Bramble is a creepy place. You know, I really could end today's live stream and leave y'all off. Just to tick y'all off and do it tomorrow. I really could. I really could make every live stream other than the Walking Dead live streams an hour long. The reason why I say this is because the Walking Dead live streams, I want to do one episode and one live stream. And they're usually like 2 to 3 hours long. So let's go see about that old settlement, and I'm probably going to end this stream. Leave y'all a cliffhanger, maybe. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? I don't know. Okay. I'm actually gonna do something smart for once. This one. And I wanna go to the... Oh, it stays marked even after death. How? Ow. Ouchie wowies. I made a little ouchie. Is it all better now? Yeah. To be fair, I didn't know that there was gonna be a tree there. Oh, the old sentiment's on this one. I thought it was on the other one. I also need to learn more about Hollow's Lantern, because, I mean, apparently it's an explorable location. Yo, slow, slow, slow. Hey, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's it? Oh, cool. Alright. I don't know if I explored this already or not. Anything here? Nah, it's just like a little beacon. Oh, there's this. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3. Okay, so Escape Pod 2, I don't remember, but Escape Pod 3, I think, is the one in Dark Bramble. No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment I hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. Oh, the other escape pod is on, Ember Twin, obviously. The one we go through to get to this freaking, Sunless City. My gratitude if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon is past. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter quickly. The volcanic moon will be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we can build platforms. Begin flight log. Escape pod 1 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict. Hospitable. Jesus. Emergency escape latch. Oh. Oh, don't. Oh, okay. Ugh. Use caution. A black hole sinks below. You must not slip. No. Oh. Oh, I didn't have my light on that whole time. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. Its temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. I honestly can't tell which one's worse. This one or the one at the other place. Ember Twin. I literally can't tell which one's worse. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant Jesus Christ. No Nomad planet has ever encountered anything like it. How could anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine how a rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. So that's why it looks like an eye, because it literally does. Oh, this is one of the transcript things that they use to write them. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna explore around here. Oh, I forgot, there's like a thing. Service integrity, 54%. I don't know exactly what that fully means. What I do know is it's probably not good. Just exploring. Okay. What's this? Ship log. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. And I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. A raid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Ship log update. Oh. There. Look out below. Look out for the gravity hole. For should you slip, you lose your grip, then into space you will go. Yeah, I know that already. I've been just playing like a bajillion times. You can give me a little bit more than that. I need to hurry. Hurry and hurry. Where'd he go now? Is this new? I can't really read over here. I feel like I would remember this. Yeah, I haven't been over here yet. We can hear the escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Folly, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Well, that's sad. God dang. Well, there goes some part of it. Let's hope this isn't next, because if it is, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm really looking forward to that. I don't really feel like restarting. There has to be something here. Something I am missing. My brother was in Escape Pod 1, wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Escape Pod 2 or Pod 3? Was he able to board an Escape Pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Oh, bugs. 50% left. Let me through, bitch. Bro, let me through. Douche. It's over here. Crystal. Is that it? I'm gonna stop lollygagging. Oh god, no! Frick it! I hate this planet. Stupid ass black hole looking mother. I'm gonna have to restart. Like, there's no escaping from this, and my ship's all the way here. Alright, well, I can talk to this guy before plummeting myself to death. Oh, you launched. That's great. Good job for you. Yeah, we already read it all from you. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, yep. Cool. I found the Anoma escape pod on Brittle Hollow. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timberhearth, you know? Somewhere that isn't going constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. I learned something. I saw the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow. I saw the Sunless City on Embertwin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Embertwin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How do they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. gosh, the Nomai sure were a genius. Building an entire summit underground, the Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Amber Twin, and one that lived here on Middle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. I learned something. I found Nomai writing about a quantum pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to the quantum moon. The Nomai mentioned the quantum moon in a lot of their writings. So it was clearly special to them, and special enough to make a trip there themselves. It sounds like a coming-of-age ritual, like how hatchlings stay hatchlings until their stomachs are strong enough to drink sap wine. Maybe once a Nomai journeyed to the quantum moon, they were considered an adult. I learned something. I went to the comet and... Oh, wow, so that's how the Nomai died. That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing, but I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timberhearth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. I learned something! I talked to a living Nomai. That makes no sense. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I'm very excited for you, though. Please stop yelling. What on the quantum moon? You said there's a sort of living Nomai on the quantum moon. Well, why did you say so? Oh, wow. This is the best thing that's ever happened in the history of our Wilds adventures. I can't believe you talked to an actual Nomai. Great, so I just have to go back to the fly to the quantum moon with zero visibility, find a spooky ruin, and travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. That's probably doable. Anything else? Did I tell him I saw the old settlement? Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still setting, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timberhearth. Okay, yeah, alright. I found the Nomai escape pod under the hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. Yeah, I already asked that. At some point. I think that's it. Actually, never mind. I mean, I want to get off here because I want to get to the point to where I can talk to the other guy, because I already know I'm probably cooked. But I don't know. I don't remember how. I also have a very limited amount of fuel, so if I can't get back to my ship, I'm most likely gonna die of, you know, oxygen loss. But I want to go to the Giant's Deep and explore. Not like explore it. I want to talk to the guy that's on Giant's Deep. How do I get out of here? Alright, where's the ship? All the way on the other side. Awesome. I have a lot of running ahead of me. Well, I need my boost in case I have to cross a big gap. Running out of fuel. Yeah. running out of fuel. Yeah, yeah. I'm running out of fuel, that's a little scary. You know, this is probably one of the bigger planets, so like, yeah. The moment I die, I'm ending the stream. You do realize that, though, right? Okay, now I'm using oxygen. Well, crap. Are you for real right now, bro? What are the chances of that? Yep, you're gonna die. I guess this is it. So I'm gonna end the episode or the stream here, and the next stream we'll talk to the trophy earned, cutting it close. Trophy code, cutting it close. But we'll do more with talking and the old settlement. I need to finish up looking throughout the old settlement. I actually didn't finish with it. I fell into the black hole before I could. Great, right? Well, with everything I do, I'm gonna end it for the day. If y'all enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and click that little notification bell so you never miss one of my streams when I start them. And the next stream, I'm hoping, will either be close to the end or will be the end. This is Crow, signing out. Bye-bye. Well, that happened. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.